you can actually clip off of pipes. But in this category, it only saves 6 seconds, so I'm not going to go for it.
It's also another one of those clips that got a lot harder going from 1.0 now to current patches. So, yeah, it's one of those, unless you get it like first or second try, you're not really saving time anyways.
Yeah, that is one I will definitely not get first try.
We also haven't really gone into explanation for it, but every time he does those cap dives, those bounces off of Cappy, you can only do one of those in the air. After that, Mario needs to make contact with the ground in some way. So anybody wondering at home if you haven't played this, like, oh, can't he just do that forever? No. He's got to in some way make contact with the ground.
And it has to be for at least 2 frames.
Yes.
If you get a first frame jump on the ground, it does not restore and you will die. Because odds are, if you're running this category and you get a first frame jump, you will be over a death plane. More than likely.
100% guaranteed. So with that, we're actually going to turn back on the power to New Donk City right here. And we're going to go into a lot of people's favorite part of the game, about to do the festival. And I think this is probably a good time. We can read some donations as we celebrate Super Mario Odyssey and also just celebrate AGDQ as we power to that $2 million mark and beyond.
We got a few minutes, so you're good.
Cool. We have another $10,000 from the Yeti.
Ooh, wow.
And they say, hey, Yeti here. Y'all really like our shirts. Keep your support coming, we'll keep donating. Here's another $10,000 to get us closer to that 2 million height. And when we get there, it'll be pretty nice.
You're good to keep reading.
Okay. We have $50 from Ace Kage, who says, Boss Rush, here we come. So I'd like to remind everyone that the Dark Side Boss Rush incentive is live and will be live for the entire run. Please get those in. We want to hit that. On that note, $50 from Matt Kavar, who says Dark Side of the Orb incentive height. And $15 from Yoso, who says, here's to the Dark Side Boss Rush and extending this event as long as possible. I agree. $100 from Aztec New, who says, I love Bailey's. Good luck.
Oh, thanks. I just need some coins.
Bonus coins. Yeah.
I spent a lot already.
We get to listen to the song more.
We have $30 from Max, who says, my 2-year-old daughter learned the word speedrun this week and now requests for it to be put on the TV. Not sure if that makes me a great parent or a terrible one. Anyway, great marathon. Thank you very much. $50 from Pickle, who says, I was so blown away by Nigrovetta's any % run last year that I just had to donate during the Darker Side run this year. Good luck to Bailey, and a huge thank you to everyone who helped put together GDQ and donated towards this amazing cause. My donation is going towards the Dark Side Boss Rush. Let's see Bailey's crush it.
I hear some people singing it in the crowd.
Oh, there we go. So you might have seen me run through a lot of barrels. If you have perfect movement through this entire segment, you can actually get through the entirety of the festival without taking damage. But I did mess up in the beginning and a little bit after I got the first moon. So I did have to damage boost my way through the very end. But it's like 8 seconds. So and we don't have a health refill when we grab multi-moons, so it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, again, he wants to avoid those whenever he's about to go into a single moon animation. Which we talked a little bit about this tourist we got. One of my favorite parts of the Darker Side run is he's actually going to go on this entire journey with us. Now that we brought peace to the kingdom, he's going to go around to different set kingdoms throughout the run and give us another moon, as long as we brought peace to us. A lot of the moons in this game are locked behind bringing peace to a specific kingdom. And bringing peace to a kingdom just means you've beaten kind of the final boss or got the last multi-moon or grand moon at the end of each of the kingdoms.
Yeah, so a little sloppy Metro overall, but it's Metro. So it's very easy to make mistakes in Metro. If you do something a little too early, you're going to lose a lot of time.
Yeah, people famously call it New Bonk City. There's just stuff everywhere in the kingdom. You're running through a city, so you bonk on everything.
All right, so for those who don't watch me frequently, this is my heavy reset point of the run. I'm usually pretty consistent up until this point. This is because of there's a wall clip I have to do, but it's timing is a lot harder on version 1.2. So I have less than half a second to do my little roll cancel input to get me through the wall. For whatever reason, Nintendo tried to fix the geometry of the slope, and well, they didn't fix it all the way. So I can actually still clip through the wall how we used to. It's just a lot harder. So I'm grabbing that checkpoint because I need it. If you see me go out of a way for a checkpoint, odds are I will be warping to it later.
Yeah, again, we need 40 checkpoints total throughout the run for an achievement moon that we're going to go for later on. And about 20 or so of those we'll end up using specifically for warp points. All the other checkpoints we get, they're pretty much because they're directly along our path. It's probably an okay place to get in one quick donation while we're doing some movement.
Absolutely. We have $7,000 from Fangamer. And they simply say, let's go 2 million. Thank you very much, Fangamer. I love those guys. They're great.
Bailey's got a lot of ice physics he can deal with right here. Just one skip and that's going to carry him all the way down.
If you throw your hat on ice, you actually skid the direction you throw your hat. So it actually makes getting those Goombas pretty easy. And I do a little motion controlled twirl up there, so I can just leave them up there and grab this moon. This is a strat I don't normally do, but I have been practicing it, so I am comfortable doing it now.
Very nice.
I usually just do some long jumps since it's easier, but I figured it out. I downloaded the strats from Konami.
There's a lot of depth to movement in this game, and we'll get to that in a little bit. We'll try to break down some pieces, but for now, we got the run killer right here.
Yeah, this is actually very hard to do. So let's see how fast I can get it.
It's a very, very tiny frame window he can go for here to do a cap cancel out of his ground pound, out of his roll, and be able to clip through the wall. Again, this was absolutely free in 1.0.
Yeah. The timing is very tough to deal with. So I guess normally if I'm doing that in a run and it took me that long, I would have just reset.
Yeah, here in a marathon run, we'll absolutely take that. I've seen runners, including myself, lose like minute and a half there before even, so it's one of those, it happens.
Yeah.
Very inconsistent, very finicky trick. But that's thankfully the last real clip we're gonna have to do in the run.
Yeah, so everything else is here. It's just movement. So if you're not like huge into glitches, you only need to learn 2. You don't even have to do it that way. There's actually a few different methods you can do. That one just happens to be the fastest, so I like to go for it.
Yeah. And it's something for the route, because I know we've been asked many times, is there a clipless route you can do? No one's bothered building it because this heavily affects what your route would be.
Yeah.
This allows you saw when he beat that Goomba room earlier, it opened up one of 4 barriers. He'd have to go into the other 3 rooms to get down here. Yeah. Instead, it just lets him do this right away. We'll get a few other moons afterwards, and then when we come back, we'll go back to those rooms, and the game will be in a little bit of a weird state because of us doing it this order.
All right, so I like to give my chat an opportunity to guess what time I'm going to get on this race. So do you guys want to guess on the couch and in chat at home?
53:17.
I'm going to give him a 52:11, I think.
Ooh, going real low. I feel like 53 is pretty tough. Maybe because I've never gotten it.
I mean, Bailey is how I learned to do this fast, so I've got confidence in him.
Ooh, nice 16 laps. 16s are always good to see. Again, just trying to angle your bounce off these walls to really jet you forward as much as you can. Cut out the corners. Come up in the last one. 53, 53, 50. No!
Unfortunately, I messed up the final bounce. I think, yeah, that would have been a 51 if I didn't mess up, which is really good. You're only losing about less than 2 seconds to like the optimal strats if you get a 51.
I think my Price is Right rules. Timpani, I owe you dinner. So
Wait, what about me?
Well, you're the one who screwed it up. I'm mad at you.
Oh,
You were too good.
I'll just sip my water. All right, so this is actually one of the, I guess, two kingdoms that actually works out to where we can actually do things out of order. So in Sand and Snow, we don't have to follow the story progression of the kingdom, but if we try that in any other kingdom, it either doesn't work or it just breaks the game. So it's really nice that it works out in these two places. So right here is a bunny. There's a specific strat for each bunny that I like to use so that I always get them.
Yeah, it's... Any of you guys who played Super Mario 64, man, these are all a bunch of little mips. You miss them, and all of a sudden it becomes a lot harder to get a hold of them. So that's a common strategy you'll see a lot of people use. They'll throw out Cappy from a distance, smack him, where it slows him down, and then you're able to grab a hold of him. Also some YOLO strats you can go for as well.
All right. So the clip was not nice to us. It's very hard to do, but I'd say it only took about 30 seconds. But so that's not too bad. So with that, we're done in Snow. We're gonna progress on to Seaside, where we're gonna actually, you know, it's gonna look like we're actually wearing what we're supposed to finally.
It finally makes
But you got time for one more quick donation before we get there?
Of course. We have $40 from Vash, who says, "Hi, Bailey. Proud of you running Darker Side at GDQ. Nice first try IP quit while I'm still struggling, making it within 20 minutes. Good luck on the rest of the run, and let's make the boss rush happen."
Vash is actually one of my regular mods. Actually, I met him through Trihex's stream, and we've become good friends. So I'm not sure why he dropped the $40, but at least it went to charity and, you know, not anything else. But he did promise me dinner if I got it first. Gotta hold him to it. And now everyone knows. So right there, I don't do a spin pound just because it's very awkward to line up, so I just go for a simple ground pound. One of the few that you'll see me do throughout the run, just because in some places it is very awkward to deal with. So here I dive in the water so I can get this. So this is actually very dangerous. If I throw it in the wrong one... Oh, okay, we're good.
nice. Yeah, you can very easily, so if you put it in the far right pocket, oh no, yeah, we can do cut that, that's fine. The reason why he's scared is because so the plants actually, or the seeds grow based on